Okay, so this is a quick tutorial about how to start designing in ShapesXR on the mixed reality mode. So basically, you can start designing in space by using the stationary boundaries, stationary guardian, or switch to room scale. But the only issue that I have with it is that eventually, while recording on mixed reality mode with SCR-CPY, you will always have these blue guardian boundaries appearing whenever you get close to them. So what I found is that the best method is to go to developer settings, system, developer, and disable guardian. Now don't worry, because as you can see right now we see black background, but once we get into ShapesXR, I discovered that the developers had actually used the guardian flag. So basically the first thing that we should do is go to settings and then enable this mixed reality mode. The second thing that I would advise is to actually sync the ground, the floor, with the virtual floor. So I'm just gonna do it right now. So I have to get up. So let's sync the floor level, just like we do with the guardian, but now without the guardian. For that matter, I will disable the mixed reality mode. I'm gonna place the controller on my actual floor, so let's do it. And as you can see, there are a few centimeters that are actually I'm not actually touching the virtual floor. So let's just bring the floor. Now it's too much, so I'm gonna hold this red line, and then as you can see, whenever I put my controller on the floor, it's actually laid on the virtual floor as well. I'm gonna also sync the red line with my floor. So let's say that the red line will be here, and let's do it like this. There is slight deviation right there, but okay, so the red line is actually pretty accurate on my real floor. So now we can go ahead and check that everything is synced to my real environment. And the other thing is to actually go ahead, select everything. I'm gonna use the oval select all method, and I'm gonna select everything that I've designed, and I'm gonna move them on my actual environment. So let's make it actually a little bigger, and I'm gonna put it on my floor. So what do we have here? Now I can actually go ahead and walk in my actual space. I'm gonna actually move through of the holograms. So we have an actual desktop representation. I've got a computer, and I've got also a display, and I've got an iPhone, and also a few stuff that I made, designed in the spatial space. Now I have this huge football game going on without a real display. So basically we can go ahead and take this thing and move it to the wall, and then I can go ahead and actually place it like this on my closet. Let's just make sure that everything is fine. I can actually go ahead and make it larger, so I'm going to do that. And as you can see, now I've got a huge screen, holographic screen, around my home office. Now the tracking is actually, as you can see, because we have actually synced the floor level, the virtual floor level with our actual floor of the physical space. it's pretty much set very good, so I can actually go ahead and walk across the room, and as you can see, the tracking is amazing. So the guys from ShapesXR, the ShapesXR developers, actually managed to do a great work. And remember, this is only the alpha version of the application, so we can actually go ahead and do what spatial designers should do and will do in the future. So we can do it right now. So I can go ahead and do the usual stuff. I can go ahead and duplicate this scene. As you can see, I created another scene, and in this scene I can change stuff. As you can see, there is transparency, so basically this object is transparent, so the transparency works just fine even in mixed reality space, so this is nice. And then, just because we created the scenes, I can go ahead and swap between them. So, just like in other prototyping applications for PC and Mac, you can actually switch between the stages. But as you can see, I can go ahead and do other stuff. For example, use the basic figures that we have here to design stuff. We can go ahead, obviously, and design the UI for holographic or mixed reality or extended reality XR stuff. So for example, if I want a holographic screen, and the most important thing for me is we are here for XR, so we can actually go ahead to Shapes app website and upload some images. And let's see now the transition between the stages. So we have, once again, this one, and then we have this one. So this is a pretty quick prototype, if it's even a prototype, but eventually you get the idea. So this is how you can design stuff in your actual space, which is very cool, very useful, and this is the first glimpse of how spatial designers will be able to actually design XR applications. You've seen how easy it is to go ahead and dive from this reality, from AR, to actually go ahead and see everything in VR. So this is how easily we can actually escape from the real world and design it for virtual spaces in virtual reality. And if we want to actually test our ideas also for mixed reality applications or mixed reality use cases, you can go ahead and do it like this. So once again, this is a very quick one. It's not something that I'm working on. I actually have more serious prototypes that I've created that I won't share right now. But eventually, as you can see, we have a virtual ShapesXR platform within our real environment. So thank you very much. I hope that this quick tutorial helped you. Till the next time, bye bye.